Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. So this whole day has been very warm, like 90 something degrees with a heat index of like 102. So it's been very warm out, so I've had the shades closed. It's been kind of dark in here. Trying to keep it cool, you know, but we just started getting rain. And one of the warnings I just got on my phone was for I think it was a flood warning. It was for an area north of here, so. But other than that, it's been kind of peaceful all day. Ahoy! Hope you guys are all doing well today. Just about to do cardio, but before that, just got home from a farmer's market that I stopped at after work with my mom and another coworker. And I didn't have to pick up any vegetables since I got them on Saturday when I went to the farmer's market. But they did have a couple other things that I wanted to try. I got a treat for myself for this week that I can munch on every now and then. I got a bag of cheese curds. Being from Wisconsin, cheese curds are a must. They're only good if they squeak, because you know they're fresh. It says cheddar on the bag, but he actually mixed it with, I want to say it was bacon and chipotle. I want to say that's what the flavor was. It was $7 for a bag, so not bad. It's got a little bit of a kick. I think it would have been more of a kick if it were actually like embedded in the cheese. This is more of just a sauce that he uses. He probably just puts little tiny bits of bacon in with the sauce, with the chipotle sauce, and then rubs it around on the cheese curds. What I haven't tried yet is some honey I picked up from, let's see, Pure Honey, Viola's honey from Hales Corners, Wisconsin. So we're gonna give this a try. Apparently this is wildflower, which was, she had 4 different flavors. Summer, spring, summertime, springtime, wildflower, and another one. And apparently this was the strongest of the 4. So I wonder how much stronger than what you would normally buy in the store. Let's give it a try. All right, so just going off of the smell. It smells like flowers. Like, it smells like, and not like a pretty smell, like an earthy, flowery smell. That's really strong. With like I guess wildflower, that's what it would smell like, more of an earthier smell. You're not gonna get any of the lavender, the spring, like the daffodil type smell, stuff like that. You're not gonna get any of that stuff. Well, I mean, color-wise, it looks good. A little more, I would say a little more, it looks a little more clear than maybe stuff in the store. Maybe not as gold. I wonder. Not as thick. Definitely not as thick. It's got the honey taste. It's obviously honey, so it's got the honey taste. But you can still taste the more earthier wildflower taste in it. It's a little weird. Not bad though. Like I think it's gonna grow on me. But enough of trying sweets. I need to get on the cardio. Okay. Streamed for a little bit tonight. I really wasn't feeling the game. Dragon Quest Builders is a fantastic game, but the second one is leagues better. I had a blast with 2. I even got addicted to it. 1, on the other hand, there's a lot missing from it. So it's like taking Pokemon Red and Blue compared to, say, Pokemon Gold and Silver. Gold and Silver were literally bigger expansions of the first games, and the same thing with 2 versus the original Dragon Quest Builders. But more importantly, afterwards I got a text from my mom saying that a certain shipment has come in. I'm huffing and puffing right now because I had to haul that shipment into my house, and it's not exactly a small item. Oh my god. This thing is huge and heavy as hell. Let's go see how much it weighs. I got the box. It's kind of hard to see, but I got the box sitting on top of my my scale. Oh, it went off already. Let's try it again. I need to wait until it stops blinking. Give it a few seconds. 29.4 pounds. Now, the packing slip that they have said it was about 35. That could be the case instead of 29.5, because about 4 to 5 inches of it, if not 6 inches, were hanging off the sides of the scale. The thing is 32 point something inches long, 22 point something inches wide, and including the little feet that come out of the ship to basically hold it up on the ground, it stands at 8 inches high. So it's a beefy boy. I honestly wasn't expecting to get it this early. I got the shipment order notice yesterday saying that it shipped. I think that might have been delayed because it literally showed up to their house today. I don't know what that's about, but I definitely wasn't looking at getting it this early because I still needed to order a table that's going to go in my entertainment, or that's going to go in my living room, that I wanted to use to showcase this. So now I have to look for that, and this is just going to be sitting around for a while. I had somebody coming over that I wanted to help build this. I'm going to film as much of it as I can and do like a kind of a time-lapse thing. I think it'll be really cool. Not going to do the whole thing because that booklet's got to be about that fat. So I'm not even going to try filming the entire thing. That would just, no. I'm not a Lego channel. If I was a dedicated Lego channel, it'd be one thing. But no. Well, happy Sunday, guys. Getting some rain. Nice and relaxing. Some lightning and thunder before it kind of shook the condo, so I'm hoping we get that tonight. Might be a good night's sleep. So now I have an important question for you guys. You probably hear Beard Bros going on in the background right there. But when it comes to grilled cheese, do you butter one side or both sides? I usually only bottom the butter. I don't butter more than just the bottom of it on either side of toast. What do you guys do? Well, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It is Thursday, tomorrow, Friday. Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait for the weekend. Got some laundry going in right now. The AC just kicked in not too long ago, so I'm getting the place cool. Just got home from work. My niece is coming over today because when I got my Millennium Falcon, technically speaking, I paid for it, but she bought it. I was really hesitant on pushing the button for order. So I closed my eyes, turned the phone to her, and she pushed it. And then when I turned the phone back to me, it saw like, oh, congratulations on your order. So technically speaking, I paid for it, but she bought it. So I invited her over to start helping me build it. And hopefully we'll get out a decent chunk of it today and maybe tomorrow. We'll see if she's able to come over tomorrow. If not, totally fine. The average time to put this thing together is, well, the fastest team, it was like a small group of people, put it together in a little, just under 8.5 hours. For an average person to do it, you're looking at 20 to 25 hours to put this thing together. How far we're gonna get, I'm not sure. We'll find out today and tomorrow, and I should have it built by this weekend. So looking forward to that. So this video is gonna be a little bit later, but it will be going out with the completed, not building the whole thing, but you'll see bits and pieces of it along with the final completion of the Millennium Falcon. So I'm really, really, really pumped about this. All right, so we're cracking into the box. The manual on this sucker. I have college books that weren't this, Jesus, weren't this heavy. This is a massive book. This is oh Jesus, insane. Wow. They got a little background stuff in here too. I have to take a look at this. When does it actually start? How many pages is this? 494 pages. Oh my God. The dimensions of it. Sorry if you can hear my washer going. This is gonna be fun. Let's get all the bags out. Holy crap. Yeah, this is gonna take us a while. We start with 1 all the way down at the end, all the way down to 17 with some spare bags for other parts and some stickers as well. Yeah, it's gonna take us a while. Let's get cracking. So I didn't film anything just starting off just because we had dinner first, we had some pizza, and then we got right into building it. But I am going to film a lot more tomorrow, but I want to go over what we have done so far. And definitely don't worry, you're not missing a whole lot. This is going to take us quite a while. I may have to finish this by myself on the weekend. We'll see how far we get. So just to give you a good idea of where we are right now, we are halfway through step 1. All of this area basically is step 1. We're halfway done with that. It took us a while. There's a lot of small pieces, and there are 17 steps in total to do this. We have steps 1, well, we're working on 1, so 2 all the way through 7 lined up right in the back behind the tablet. We're just watching some YouTube, some Super Beer Bros while we were working on this. She's coming over tomorrow again, so we can continue working on this, and I may have to plow through this weekend and see what I can get done. The booklet for this thing is really cool, and I want to go over some stuff. Alright, so sorry if it's a little dark right now. There was a huge massive glare on this because it's a little shiny. So I had to turn this light off and turn on the kitchen light so you guys could actually see it. But the whole first, like, a good chunk of the pages, like a good 40 pages, I think it just repeats itself in a couple different languages for people. But it goes over some really cool background stuff with the Millennium Falcon, or the Lego team behind it as well. So you go into a little bit about the Lego Star Wars team. There's also some really cool artwork that goes along with this book. Talk about the Millennium Falcon, some of the artwork from the movie, some of the scale models that they had. It goes into some of the other facts about the Millennium Falcon, like who manufactured it. I think it was actually like stuff from the specs from the actual Star Wars canon. Like shielding is a Torplex deflector shield projector. Just kind of stuff like that. Like the crew is 1 pilot, 1 co-pilot, 2 gunners. So that's cool. It kind of gives a little bit of an in-depth look at the Millennium Falcon, as well as going into like a diagram of the Millennium Falcon. This is really cool. I would love to have this as as like a poster, like an old school blueprint type thing. I would love to have that as a poster. Here it talks about going into some of the building behind the scenes of how it was actually used in the movie, which I think is really cool when you actually go and take a look at George Lucas and how he made the original 3 Star Wars and what they would consider special effects back then. I think it's really cool seeing how they made the movies look as good as they did with the minimal amount of material or effects that they used. Gives you a timeline of all of the Lego Millennium Falcons that have come out. I have this mini one right here that I'm gonna actually put with the big one when I get it all built. I will show you that one when I get this one finished. It's actually bigger than this one that came out in 2007. This one had 5,197 pieces, where the one I'm building right now actually has a little over, I think it's a little under 7,500 pieces. Yeah, a little under 7,500 pieces. But yeah, this is a really cool book. It goes into some question and answer type material as well, so you can hear more of the background of what the designing team did when they were making this. But after doing what we've just done with the Millennium Falcon for just the night, I can totally see why this takes so long to finish, especially when the book itself weighs like 5 pounds on its own. It's a massive book. It's just a massive book. I think some of the instructions could have been combined a little. We're finding out that on one page it'll tell you to build this, but then on the very next page, or 2 pages later, it'll tell you to build the very same thing for the other side. So I feel like they could have just, and they weren't mirrored in any way, they weren't flipped or anything, so I kind of feel like some of them could have been combined a little just to conserve space, but it's still a massive book nonetheless. So we're gonna have fun with that, and I will definitely film more of the building process tomorrow. But that's gonna do it for tonight. I am tired. I'm gonna go hit the hay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, hope you're all doing well today. Just shaved, had to go to GameStop to pick up a pre-order, but I'm back working on the Lego, and good and bad. First, the bad. I pre-ordered a Pop Funko figure from Hot Topic, but they also had one that I've been looking for like $8.99. So I picked it up, and of course this one shipped before the pre-order, because the pre-order is not going to ship out for at least a couple more months. But this was Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, and he was the only one I needed out of the 4 in that set. This is how they shipped it to me. For one, this wouldn't have been bad if the Pop Funko figure was in the small box that they usually come in. This wasn't in there. This came in like this. No bubble wrap, just the Pop Funko figure and the invoice. There's already issues with that, but let's take a look at the Pop Funko figure. It's not exactly make or break stuff. It's just that I paid for a new Pop Funko, and the condition that I got it in makes it look like it's a used Pop Funko. So first off, you have the top of the box. This corner is completely shot. This is buckled out. You can tell how wide this is. That's buckled out because of it. Top of this is kind of bent, and it's also buckled out in a bunch of spots, as well as the bottom is dented in multiple areas. This would have been fine if it were a used Pop Funko figure, but I ordered it new, and they shipped it to me in a bag. with no protection. So I'm gonna get in contact with them, see if I can get a replacement. Hopefully I can. I'm not real happy with Hot Topic right now though. And now for the good, somewhat. My niece wasn't able to stop over today, so I'm gonna continue working on the Millennium Falcon, but I did have a buddy able to stop over and help me with it. Ready to go? So is that a yeah? I don't think this is gonna work out. So here's what I have so far. It's starting to take shape. It's starting to get a frame done for it. This is the main frame structure piece. The fact that it took this many pieces just to do step one, this is normally the amount of pieces that you would put into a basic $30 to $40 kit that you would buy in the store for, like, say, Avengers or Ninjago, which is another Lego series, or any Minecraft Lego system or a set. This would be the amount of blocks that you have in it, if not less than this. And this is only step one. So I got all of these bags up here. They go up to I believe set 7, and then I have over here, I have all of the other ones starting from 8 all the way over here, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, all the way at the end over there. Alright, so future Eric here, I needed to butt in because I had some footage left over. I had like 8, 9 more clips to go, and I'm already hitting the 16, 17 minute mark, so I don't want to take this any further. I will do like a to be continued, and then all the rest of the footage will be in next week's vlog. Actually, the next vlog, which at this rate may even be going out before the end of this week, along with some other YouTube content for gaming, so I'm really pumped about that. One thing I do want to mention is that I'm not going to have the best filming for this, and my apologies for that. I'm still trying to get my bearings straight with how to film building this particular Lego, because it is so big. It literally takes up my whole dining room table to put the thing together, and where I want to put the camera, I'm not really sure. There's a few spots, but either way I'm going to be making a mess no matter what I do. So I'm thinking about getting the GoPro out, setting the GoPro up, as well as this camera and my phone. Maybe having 3 separate cameras going up. I don't know, that's going to take a lot of footage to edit. So I am still in the planning process. I'm only in, as of right now, I am now only in step 5 of 17. So I still have a ways to go with this build, and I'm probably going to get it done probably by this weekend, if I had to put out a safe estimate. It may even be past that. But that's enough rambling, that's enough talking for this one. I will see you all in the next video. Take care, and peace out.